What's up, everyone? Thank you guys for joining again. Yesterday's video we talked about getting started with reselling, kind of learning the fundamentals of picking, or actually of reselling, trying to get a basis for how things kind of work. Today we're going to talk about some of the different platforms and stuff that you can start selling that stuff on. Each platform is really kind of is a different beast in and of itself. They all have similar traits that kind of overlap and that work, but each one has, I think, its own strength. I don't sell on all the platforms. There for a while, I was more of kind of just selling and collecting. But as I've kind of transitioned from the hobby to the business, I've recognized and I understand the importance of each one of the platforms and how they could serve my purpose, which is ultimately selling a bunch of stuff, right? So we'll start with Facebook. You have Facebook, and then you have Facebook Marketplace. Facebook allows you to sell in some groups. There is a Facebook group pretty much for anything, from vintage Pyrex to Disney, right? And everything in between that you can imagine. What's nice about Facebook groups in particular, generally it is a nice consolidated group of people with a similar interest in whatever you're trying to sell or buy. For instance, vintage shirts, there's vintage shirt groups. There's 5,000 members in them. A lot of them are generally buyers. There's rules to this, obviously. Certain groups, there are sellers and stuff that will look for deals, and they're looking for stuff below comps and eBay and stuff like that, and a lot of tire kickers. It's something you'll learn on the way, but overall, I have a lot of luck selling in specific groups. It gives you the advantage of being able to sell relatively quickly as well if you're priced pretty aggressive to market. It also allows you to open up a lot of international customers. It's something that I was doing when I was parting out motorcycles and dirt bikes. I was selling a lot of parts across the world. And so you start meeting people that have buying interest on stuff that we have here, and some stuff brings a little bit better premium. And they turn out to be pretty good customers. And then if you maximize your relationships, they obviously could be beneficial in the future too, if you're looking for an item as well. So keep that in mind when you're selling. There's generally a group for something. It's a nice way to kind of get something out there to sell it and have a connection with someone that you can then add as a Facebook friend or send to your group or your page for a like. So yeah, that's Facebook. And then you have Marketplace. Marketplace is its own separate thing within Facebook. If you make a posting within a Facebook group, generally you have to click the Marketplace tab to push it to Marketplace 2. This is always kind of changing here. Their algorithms are different. I've had a lot of really good success with Marketplace, and then I've also had some stuff that's slow, especially with a lot of the recent changes. It's something you really just kind of have to adjust with and kind of work with the program as it goes. But it allows you to essentially sell something to anyone in the U.S. There's a way that you can set up keywords for items, essentially, and when something gets posted, if someone has it set up as a keyword, they'll get an alert to it. So it's a good way of selling something, especially if you have an in-demand item, because it can sell relatively quickly as well. So that's Facebook and Facebook Marketplace. They're good for all sorts of items, really. Outside of guns and a lot of stuff that's prohibited, they're pretty good for just about anything. Then you have eBay. eBay is obviously a very good platform, well known. They're probably one of the number one platforms, just based off of eyes on the platform, right? They're very around the world type of thing. A lot of users use it. A lot of people buy and sell. They've been working on a lot of recent changes. Not sure if some really kind of match what the market wants right now, but I guess time will tell. But anyways, eBay allows you to kind of get some stuff out there, get some eyes on the postings, potentially open up some opportunities for more buyers across the world as well. eBay has a lot of good buyers in certain countries that buy a lot of stuff really quick. There's a lot of countries right now, kind of in Asian stuff, that buy a lot of our hats relatively quick. And they have it kind of set up the same way as Marketplace. You can get a keyword initiated notification when something's posted. So a lot of times if you have something good, it'll sell relatively quick as well, especially if it's in demand or in a hot category. eBay's also changed around some stuff. They don't allow instant payouts through PayPal. They've kind of got their own pay plan now. Some like it, some don't. So look into that. eBay is a very good platform for a beginner. I would also highly suggest getting familiar with eBay and getting some stuff on there, because it does do very well for you. It will allow you to get a consistent basis for something going, kind of build up that store, allow you to have get more listings, and off the listings from eBay you can kind of base it using some of the some programs out there that will allow you to cross post. They don't allow you to do anything really kind of crazy in a sense, but you can cross post. Yeah, it's its own separate thing, but you can figure that out as you go. Most importantly, get some stuff on eBay as well. It's a very good one. It's probably one of the top ones. eBay and Facebook Marketplace are the two top ones that I use right now. You also have places like Mercari and Poshmark. They're both kind of similar with maybe a little variations in them of themselves. They became fairly popular over the last few years. I don't know if you've seen the ads on TV and stuff for them. They can also allow you to get some eyes and also allow you to sell some stuff. Some people favor them over some of the other platforms. I haven't been consistent enough on them to say if I like them or not. You also have Craigslist. Craigslist is a good item. Craigslist is a little different than the other ones. The demographic that shops Craigslist or posts on Craigslist typically is a little bit older. The stuff that gets posted on Craigslist is generally shopped by someone that's a little bit older too, potentially. So keep that in mind if you're trying to sell something, and it may sit or it may not sell, right? And it's something we'll go over in some advanced classes and stuff. You also have, really that's it that I use. Actually, you've got Grailed and, what's the other one? Depop. Grailed and Depop are kind of similar in the sense. Etsy as well. Etsy is kind of a more of a like a home goods type of thing. Depop and Grailed have kind of picked up steam here recently with kind of the younger generation. A lot of the kind of the culture right now and some of the clothes and the people that are wearing them have kind of pushed this right now. You'll find a lot of the hype stuff on there, collectible stuff, shoes, clothing and stuff like that. You've got a few niche places and stuff that we can dive into to a little bit more advanced stuff for some more videos in the future. But those are really kind of the main ones that I focus on. I would kind of research those a little bit more, learn some of the pros and cons of them, familiarize yourself with them as well. Outside of eBay, eBay has its own payment platform. Facebook has its own payment platform. But Facebook allows you, what's nice, and through the groups and stuff, you can still use PayPal. You can also use Venmo, Cash App, some of the other payment platforms and stuff that allow you to take payment. So it makes it kind of convenient and nice. If you don't have any of these accounts set up, I would highly, highly, highly suggest setting one up relatively quickly. A lot of people are kind of buying and selling this way and using a lot of this stuff, so you want to make it as easy as possible, really, to be able to accept payment when you're trying to sell something. So make sure you're signed up on all those platforms, as well as some of the payment merchant accounts, to make sure that you're able to receive whatever payment form your customer's trying to pay you in. If you found any information in this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, like it, and share it. It kind of allows us to keep growing. And stay tuned for the next video. Thanks. Have a good one.